And we say good morning to you. It is game day. It's game day Friday. Man, oh man, what a game tonight we're going to have for you. Woo, doggies. 6:55 airtime. 7:30 kickoff. The Cyclones and the Greenville Green Devils, the Region 1 4A Championship at Citizens Bank Stadium. And if there's ever a game, there's been other games that had as much buzz, but this one's got a lot of buzz, folks, I can tell you. And with good reason. It's a very important football game for both teams. And so we'll talk about that as we'll hear from Sean Witten a little bit later on in the show. We are here live again at Food City in Elizabeth and kicking off the weekend. It's a Celebrate the Savings Sale is what we got going on. Celebrate the Savings Sale. And we got all kinds of goodies. This is good at all Food Cities today and tomorrow. And let's show you some of them. Gala apples for $3.99. New York strip steak for $5.99 today and tomorrow. You have Gordo's cheese dip for $3.99. You got the Ballpark meat franks for $1.99. Going to be a great weekend to grill out. Goodness. Beautiful, beautiful time of the year here. Going to get a little cooler and damper next week. We need the rain. It's dry. We're in a drought mode. And so we need to get some rain, and we are going to get some coming up. So it's, but for this weekend, it's going to be gorgeous and a good time to grill out. And there's a good thing to do with the Ballpark meat franks for $1.99. New York strip steak, rather, for $5.99. Terry's potato chips are $1.88 today and tomorrow. If you're a connoisseur of Coca-Cola, the Coca-Cola products are on sale at all Food Cities. You have 24-pack, 12-ounce cans for $7.99. Little Debbie snack cakes for $1.88 today, limit 6. You have Bush's baked beans, $1.99 a can. And you have Duncan Hines brownie or cake mix, 4 for $5. Going on at all Food Cities today and tomorrow. Again, it's let me show you the Celebrate the Savings Sale. That's what we got going on. Game 1 of the World Series tonight. High school football. Does it get any bigger and better than Greenville, Elizabethton, and DB and Science Hill? We'll see what happened last night, too, in those games. So all that coming up as we're here broadcasting live on the road. As we said, we're here at Elizabethton's Food City Annalisa store. Of course, my buddy, Mr. Music, Les, retired, and so we're here now with a brand new store manager, and we've got the Ethel and Shirley going to come talk to us here in a little while about the flowers. Gorgeous flowers. You got it right here. Wow. Beautiful, beautiful flowers. And then we'll also talk to Shannon a little bit later on the Bakery Deli, what you can come in and get for the weekend. And for Halloween. Halloween's on Tuesday. So if you're getting ready to do some trick-or-treating and don't want to cook, don't want to bake, don't want to do whatever, place to come, Food City. Value every day. Food City. There you go. Daniel McCauley, National Anthem front and center on the Tom Taylor Sports Show.
By the dawn's early light, what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watch were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in there, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
What's your definition of fresh? At Food City, ours starts every morning as our certified butchers hand-cut everything you see behind the counter fresh that day. Fresh also means our beef is ground in the store several times a day, time-stamped with the hour it was ground. That's a fresh guarantee. The fact is, it just doesn't get any fresher than this. That's why we say, start fresh with Food City.
And back at the Tom Dillard Sports Show again, we are live. Hello, Baker. How you doing, lady? Cherie Holt, Liz Wandell, Carl Wilson, Reba Whitehead. Thank you all for watching the show. All right, let's go to last night. You know what I don't have? I don't have the Hampton score from last night. If you know the Hampton score from last night, please send it to me. Or did they play last night? Gosh, they didn't. I'm sorry, they played tonight. Never mind. Never mind. It's been a week. We do know Westridge beat Morristown East 21-14. Westridge in the playoffs now. You have Tennessee High. Tennessee High defeated Daniel Boone 21-14. Sevier County all over Crockett 61-21 last night. That was your games that we had for your Thursday. And let's see if we can. Who else played last night that we would know? Westridge won. Tennessee High won. Sevier County won. Unicoi County and Johnson County, no score on that one. Unaka Cloudland. Cloudland, I think, won big there in that ball game. That's the one I'm looking for, Unaka and Cloudland. If y'all know that score, would somebody send that to me, please? So, because I'm not sure how that one went. Here's what's going on tonight. 6A football, Science Hill, Dobbins Minute. The rivalry renewed again in, this time at J. Fred Johnson Stadium in Kingsport. Then you have, hello, Carl Wilson. Hello, boys out there watching. So, yes, it was a blessing. Daniel McCall is a class young man. Also in 6A football tonight, William Blount at Jefferson County. In 4A, Volunteer Granger, Sullivan East at Northview Academy. Unicoi County's games moved tonight to Johnson County playing tonight. So, I'm all out of sorts. So, it's been a week, and it's game day, and I'm jacked up. 2A football, South Green and Hampton, West Green and Happy Valley, and Eagleton Academy of Cumberland Gap, and Cherokee Union County. All that going on tonight in high school football. We'll take a look at the DB Science Hill rivalry. It goes back many, 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 many years. We'll take a look at that coming up here in a little while. We got the girls, Shirley and Ethel, are going to be here talking Flowers here in a few minutes. Sean joins us, head football coach of the Cyclones, and scouting report of the Greenville Green Devils coming up. All that straight ahead here on the Tom Dillard Sports Show. Game 1 of the World Series tonight. Evaldi for the Rangers, and Zach Gallen's going to go for the Diamondbacks. Game 1 in Texas at Globe Life Field. So go Evan Carter and go for the Texas Rangers. So how about it? Let's run this again. This is worth running. Here's the piece they did. This is a national story, a national piece, as they say in the business, on Evan Carter on the Tom Dillard Sports Show.
Grounded to second. 2 years removed from losing 100. The Rangers have won the pennant. And they will play in the World Series for the first time since 2011. Their first real chance to make a new World Series memory after the heartbreak of that 2011 season. And plenty of heartbreak along this path that they've been able to overcome, that they've responded to. And they're the champions of the American League, toppling the Houston Astros. Carter pulls one down the line. That is fair. The kid comes through. Young's in to score. So is Simeon. 2-run double for 21-year-old Evan Carter.
Well, we talked about it. The heartbeat of a 21-year-old with a chance to send his team to the World Series. Would this be the hit? Sure looks like it.
Rangers have taken the runs right back. His 2-0 is over the plate and grounded through the left side of base hit. Seager's in. Here comes Carter. He'll score without a throw. Adolis Garcia is 3 for 3 and is knocked in 4. It's 8-2 Texas.
Yeah, again, they were pitching to try and strike him out, but you're talking a total different hitter right now and a man on a mission.
You're 21 years old. You didn't join this team until September, and now you're going to the World Series. How would you describe this journey?
It's hard to describe. This is just so much fun. It's an incredible group of guys. Super thankful to be a part of it, and we're gonna keep it going. This is a lot of fun.
This season, You started obviously in the minor leagues, and then you get to the majors. What did you learn about this group of players?
Man, I'll tell you what, this is just a group of guys that's got no quit in them. Everybody can, step up at any moment. Pitchers and position players alike. It's just unreal.
Were you nervous today?
I'm sorry?
Were you nervous today? Game 7.
No nerves. This is just too much fun. You're going to come out here. Baseball's baseball. A little bit antsy, just want to get ready to play. But, man, once you get going, it's just all fun.
Evan, what is going through your mind right now, man? At 21 years old to be a part of this.
This is so much fun. I mean, what a great group of guys to do it with. I'm just super thankful to be a part of this, but, it's not over with yet. We still got to win some games, so this is a fun time right now, but we'll get right back at it, at the end of the week.
I think a lot of people wonder how, with so little major league experience, you were able to thrive on the big stage. How?
Well, I appreciate that. Man, it's just a credit to everybody around me making me feel so comfortable. A lot of veterans, a lot of people who have been here that have just made me feel so welcome, and I really appreciate that.
And Bruce Bochy, I got to ask you about Bochy as a leader. What does he do for you?
Gosh, I mean, he's got more experience than anybody, and anything's going bad, good, whatever, you can look to him, and he's always going to be somebody that's going to lead the ship. It's awesome.
Hey, congratulations. Stay healthy and good luck.
Thank you. I appreciate you.
How about that? That's national, folks. Elizabethton's Evan Carter. It's really, really good, I think. So let's take a look at this. Let me tell you one of the differences in this ball club. Bruce Bochy came out of retirement to manage the Rangers. His first year back, 3-time World Series winning manager. The guy knows what he's doing. Bochy has 6 wins and winner-take-all postseason games as a manager, the most in postseason history. Hasn't lost one yet. Did it the other night, won it when needed to. First win in LAC with 3 different franchises. So now we're into the World Series. He has 3 World Series titles. He's bidding to join a exclusive list as only 5 managers have won more World Series than Bruce Bochy, the manager for the Texas Rangers. Evan Carter's boss, if you will. Casey Stengel's got 7. Joe McCarthy, 7 World Series titles. Connie Mack's got 5. Walter Austin's got 4, and Joe Torre's got 4. So Bochy is the manager for the Texas Rangers. Managerial advantage, no question, in my opinion, will be to the Texas Rangers for what this man has done and continues to do. Now, what teams have never won a World Series? The Rangers, of course, the Mariners, the Padres, the Rays, the Brewers, and the Rockies. So Texas only 1 win in his first series appearance back in 2010. Got beat by the Giants. Guess who the manager was then? Bruce Bochy for the Giants. They went to the World Series a year later against the Cardinals. They thought they had him, and quite frankly, they did have him, but the bottom fell out, and the Cardinals went in and won it. So the Rangers have been there twice, have never won. The Arizona Diamondbacks have been there. And let's see, what did they do? The Diamondbacks, they got beat. I mean, I know they got beat. I was trying to think who beat them. It'll hit me in a moment, but right now it has not. It has escaped me. So, anyway, the Rangers had one of the worst seasons in history 2 years ago, losing 102. The Diamondbacks lost 110 2 years ago. And here they both are. That's what I think is really cool about this World Series. It is simply because you have teams that are not supposed to be there and would not normally be there because, the big boys got knocked out. Yeah, everybody thought Orioles and Braves and Dodgers and even the Astros. None of those guys are still standing. 2 wild card teams are starting game 1 tonight. And that would be, of course, the Arizona Diamondbacks at 8 o'clock tonight from Globe Life Field in Texas, the home of Evan Carter, the Texas Rangers. And they got a stout lineup. They'll go with Eovaldi, the starting pitcher there, and the Diamondbacks will counter with Zach Gallen. It is game day tomorrow, by the way. Tomorrow we're going to be emceeing. Can't wait. The Elizabethton Classic tomorrow. 2nd annual band festival tomorrow. Weather's going to be perfect. Gates open at noon. 12:30 the national anthem played by the T.A. Duggar Band. Here's your participating bands tomorrow at Citizens Bank Stadium here in Elizabethton. There's a football game there tonight. Not just any football game. It's the game. Whew. I am jacked up. I normally get jacked up for games. Eddie Pless and yours truly bring it to tonight. Tomorrow in Class 1 will be Rycove, the Cloudland Band, South Greens Band, and North Green. Class 2, Johnson County, Marion, Virginia, West Green, and Hampton. Class 3, Daniel Boone, and classes are based on the size of the band, of course. Class 3 will be Daniel Boone, Mitchell, North Carolina, Happy Valley, and Unicoi County. Class 4 will be Sullivan East and Cherokee. Class 5 tomorrow night, Morristown West, Volunteer, and Ridgeview. Class 6, Greenville and Tennessee High. Class 7 will be Knox Cards, and the Betsy Band will do an exhibition at 8 o'clock tomorrow night. They're having the Carter County Cup, which I think is really cool. The participating bands, Cloudland, Happy Valley, and Hampton. Unaka's not having a band in this year. And so I'm fired up, ready to be at the bank. Oh, yes, me too, Krista. Oh, lousy mercy. So anyway, it'll be tomorrow. Unaka's band is not in it this year, unfortunately. So Cloudland, Happy Valley, and Hampton are, and so they're going to present a Carter County Cup to the highest-scoring band out of the county, out of Carter County, which I thought was really cool. Nice testament to Jonathan Valentine and what he's doing for this festival. It's grown from 14 to 20 bands in 1 year, so it's an awesome job. We have the privilege of emceeing that tomorrow, so we're looking forward to doing that. It's going to be a lot of fun, and so that's what's on the schedule for tomorrow. But for tonight, oh, yeah. Hello, Rick Ranson down in Pensacola. What's the weather like in Pensacola, sir? Tell me what you got going on down in Pensacola weather-wise as we show you. Hello, Stephanie and Annie. How you doing, lady? She has a cool husband and 2 cool daughters. And she's pretty cool, too. Bloom where you're planted. So her daughters will be leading the cheerleading groups tonight. Papa Bear will be with us, I assume, on Monday, the Parks and Rec. I know he is. He come back and tell us what's going on for Christmas. Can you believe Christmas? I want to say it's 58 days. Let's do this before we run this promo for the game tonight. We'll go in there at 6:55. Let's see. How many days till Christmas Eve? I want to say 58. Yep, there it is. 58 days till Christmas Eve. So, lousy mercy. It is here. So, and the weather, let's see. Somebody asked me if it's going to snow next week. No, it's not going to snow. But it is going to get cooler and rainier. We need the rain, folks. We need the rain. It's. I'm sorry?
Are you doing the ball game?
Yes, ma'am, I am. Yes.
Okay, great. I enjoyed it so much.
Well, thank you. Who are you?
My name's Vicki Wissenhut.
Vicki Wissenhut. I'm Tom Taylor. Nice to meet you, man.
Nice to meet you.
Yes.
Such a great job.
Well, thank you. I give the Lord credit, but thank you, ma'am. Vicki Wissenhut. Somebody watches the game. Thank you. Okay, Monday, rain. Yeah, we need rain. We need rain. Rain, let's see, for the weekend, tomorrow, 80. Sunday, 79. We're talking the last couple of days of October. We have been blessed. When the colder weather comes and the rain comes and the colder temperatures, don't bellyache and don't gripe because the Lord's given us beautiful October right up to the last day. Monday, light rain, breezy, 69. Tuesday for Halloween, 53 and colder in the 20s on Tuesday and Wednesday night. Then you go Wednesday, let me see here, Wednesday, 48 for your high. Yeah, 53 Tuesday, 48, and breezy. There's going to be a little cut to the wind on Wednesday of next week. Then you go back sunny, 56. Thursday, opening night of the playoffs for everybody. Going to be 62 for your high, and overnight low is going to be in the 30s. So everybody's like, it's going to get cold. Yeah, it's November. It's supposed to. So anyway, that's your forecast in a nutshell. It's going to be okay. Right now we are sitting at a very balmy, I want to say about 64, 65 degrees. In our coverage of the football game starts, nope, I'm wrong. It is 70 right now. So 70 degrees on October the 20th, October the 27th? All right, I think it is. Let's see. Yep, October the 27th. So anyway, something else I was going to do. Oh, give you the verse of the day. We always dedicate our show to the man that hung on the cross. It is his show. I'm his guy. I'm his boy. He's my father. He's my Abba Father. Luke 1:37 says, "For with God nothing is ever impossible. No word from God shall be without power or impossible of fulfillment." How about that? Luke 1:37. You should take great comfort knowing, for with God nothing is ever impossible. No word from God shall be without power. He just doesn't haphazardly say things. Everything he says has power because he's capital G-O-D. Nor will it ever be impossible fulfillment. You can mark it down. If he says it's going to happen, it's going to happen. Period. End of story. He's God. Capital G-O-D. Powerful, powerful. We are so blessed. Goodness, that we can call on him anytime, anywhere, and he answers our prayer. All right, let's see. Before we go to the break, the ladies are here. Did I play? I did not. See, let me play the, do these, sell some groceries. Then we'll run the Greenville promo, thanks to Carrie Taylor. Just met her dad a while ago. He was here. Got to meet Carrie's dad. She does a wonderful job promoting and marketing this show now. She is awesome. Totino's Pizza Rolls, $7.49. Today, tomorrow, at all Food Cities, Jif Peanut Butter. Yeah, I'm all about that. Limit 4, 2 for $4. 4 jars are $8 today and tomorrow. Folgers K-Cup Coffee, $4.99. Betty Crocker Fruit Snacks, $2.99. Coffee Mate Coffee Creamer, $2.99. Chips Ahoy Cookies, $4.99. Those are today and tomorrow at all Food City locations. And the digital coupon, Campbell's Chunky Soup. Are you a soup fan? I love soup. Campbell's Chunky Soup for $2.49. And that's good today and tomorrow by going to foodcity.com. And you click on that, and when you go through the line, it will already take it off of your Food City value card. So there you go. All right, quick break. You are going to be treated to some beautiful, beautiful flowers. The segment's coming up is If You Don't Think There's a God segment. You get to see the flowers sitting right over here that they have in the number 1 floor department in the entire 150-store chain of Food City is right here. So hello to Jules Roberts. Game day. She say, homie? I love Jules. Do I ever do this right? I don't think I ever do it right. Carl Wilson just laughs at me. He's like, dude, you never get this right. I think it's this. She says, wait a minute, how's it? Let's do this hand. Rock on, homie. Put that finger down, Tom. Use your dexterity. Rock on, homie. That's what she does. That's my buddy Jules. Love that lady. And Jamie. And Miss Roberts. And Mr. Roberts, known as Jake the Snake. Good peeps. Good peeps. Hello, Russell Riddle. Hello to Debbie Garner. Hello, we always said hello to Stephanie Nanny. Appreciate her very much. She and I have that bloom where you're planted. So I think it's really cool. We will take a break. Ethel, Shirley, are you ready? It's Gertrude and Ethel. They join us next on show number 1955. By the way, I had a little mini meeting with Emily Morgenstern. We are putting together the show number 2000 in early 2024 in January. We're going to hit it. We're at 1955 right now. And so coming up, we'll hear from Sean and get his take on the Greenville Green Devils. These two football teams mirror each other, folks. They are a rock-solid football team. The Cyclones are a rock-solid football team. Their fans think they're the best. Cyclone fans think we're the best. It's going to be decided, and this may not be the last time we play. In fact, I will be shocked if we don't play each other again in the playoffs. So that's happened before. We've had situations where we got them in the regular season. They got us in the playoffs and put us out. There's been situations where, in fact, Jake the Snake made the catch. Went down there and beat a very good Greenville team that year. They had Mason Gudrick. Kid could play. He could tote the mail. And so we put him out down there in the playoffs. So, again, I would be shocked. And I just saw a gentleman come in and he said, man, this is a statewide game. I said, oh, yeah, absolutely. Two best teams in the state, year in and year out. 4 state championships in the last. So Anderson County got it last year. There again, that's another East Tennessee team. Not Tri-Cities, but East Tennessee. So you got, they won 2, we've won 2. Anderson County said, yeah, is that right? 4 of the last 5 state championships have either been either in Greenville or Elizabethton. Proof's in the pudding, folks. So it is a big, big game. And here's somebody to tell you about it here on the Tom Taylor Sports Show. This Friday night, it's a big deal. It's the game of the year. It's the Region 1 4A Championship. It's for the right to be at home during the playoffs. It's the undefeated Elizabethton Cyclones and the undefeated Greenville Green Devils. This is Tom Taylor, inviting you to join Coach Eddie Pless and yours truly on audio and video on the Cyclone Network. Coming up this Friday night. Airtime 6:55, kickoff 7:30. You'll have the best seat in the house on the Cyclone Network. Join us Friday night at 6:55. It's the game of the year. It's for the regional championship. Yes, it is a big deal. Go Cyclones. It's time for another giveaway. Just in time for the holidays. The Tom Taylor Sports Show and the Jewelers Bench in Elizabethton giving you the chance to win a $100 gift certificate. That's right, a $100 gift certificate, and it's easy to qualify. All you do to enter is by liking and following both the Tom Taylor Sports Show and the Jewelers Bench Facebook page, and by making a comment on the Facebook post pinned at the top of the Tom Taylor Sports Show page. It's just that easy. Winner announced Wednesday, November the 22nd, just in time for the Black Friday sale. Qualify today. Win a $100 gift certificate just in time for the holidays from the Jewelers Bench in Elizabethton and the Tom Taylor Sports Show. Hope you've qualified. Why would you not win a $100 gift card from the Jewelers Bench just in time for the Black Friday sale for the holidays? It's kind of a no-brainer, wouldn't it? Just go in there and like it. Well, you heard the prompts, what you're supposed to do to make it happen. So we would encourage you to do that because someone's going to win a $100 free gift card from the Jewelers Bench just in time for the holidays to go buy you a ring, buy you a necklace. What do you want? What do you want for Christmas? You want a necklace? You want a ring? What do you want?
I like rings and necklaces look at me. I like rings. Where's the screen? See?
There you go.
Yeah, I like bracelets. I like necklaces.
So if I buy her
I
anything,
like earrings. I like it all.
so if I buy her anything, she can't go wrong if I go to Jewelers.
Exactly.
There you go.
Yeah,
There you go.
I like everything.
I like everything. All right. How you doing, lady?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing good. Now, why is one channel not going through like that? Oh, I see why. Probably help if I put the balance up here. Let's see if I bet this will work. Now say something to me. I bet it's going to
Okay, now can you hear me?
Amazing.
Testing.
It's
Now
amazing.
Now I am here.
They got the knob got turned in transition. So, hello, David Garland. How you doing, sir? Cyclone football tonight, 6:55 for the regional championship. The winner stays home in the playoffs. It is a huge football game. Cyclones won 5 out of the last 7 times they met, which means absolutely nothing except to a broadcaster. It's a lot of yapping because on the field tonight, all that goes out the window at 7:30 for the kickoff. All right, here we go. We have
Here we go.
show and tell time.
This is Halloween. So
Halloween.
these are the spooky ghost bouquets. Aren't they cute?
That is cute. Look
Isn't
at
it
this.
awesome?
Look at
I
this.
squealed with delight when we opened the box.
There's your little spider right there. Look at that.
Like, there's a little spider.
I love it. Now, what all's in this? What's the purple?
So that's hydrangea.
Hydrangea. Okay.
Yeah.
What's this?
This is hydrangea. This green and this purple right here. And then these are those palms, Brittany? Yeah. That's
Yeah.
what I thought.
Black palms.
Yeah, black palms. And then this is greenery. It's just sprayed purple.
All right, let me show how much the price point on this is. $14.99. There you go.
I can't see.
I love it. All right, there's number one.
Okay, so this one is in the ad right now. It's the trick or treat bouquet.
Remember,
$14.99.
they got on me last time because we keep hitting the microphone with the flowers.
Oh, should we back it up?
No, we're okay.
Okay.
They said it sounded like
like we
we're
were
showing you
crunching
flowers.
potato chips?
We're not intentionally doing it. So, all right.
Okay.
So what's on this
so
one?
this one has got, what are these called? Do you remember? These are so cool. I don't know. I love it. Look at these, how neat they are.
Yep.
I don't know. They make me look like a little cactus or something on a stem. I don't know. It's fun for me.
All right.
And then we've got alstomerias. We've got palms.
Let me show it again if they can see it.
Sunflowers.
So
Yeah.
$14.99 for that
There's
one.
just a mixture of stuff. It's super cute.
Okay.
Yeah.
This one's called what?
The trick or treat bouquet.
Oh, there it
That's
is. Trick or
the
treat
one that's in
bouquet.
the ad this week. It's $14.99.
There you go. We're talking to Shirley and Ethel. Ethel's over there. Shirley's right here. So All right.
This one's the Day of the Dead. It's $10.99.
The Day of the Dead.
Day of the Dead.
$10.99.
I love it. I think it's great.
The Day of the Dead. There you go. All right. But it is. That's cute. It's
When
beautiful.
the veil is the thinnest.
Yeah. A little pick-me-up
Yes.
for Valentine's, for Halloween.
Okay, so these are some of our Halloween roses. And if you want these, you better come fast because we don't have a lot of these left. We only got so many. But we also have one that we've never had before. And when you look at it, you would just think it's a white rose, but it's not. It glows in the dark.
It glows in the dark?
Yeah. Yeah,
No.
it does.
Does it really? Which one? This one?
No, it's not. We don't have it out here.
Oh.
Yeah.
A rose
It
that
looks
glows
just like
in the
a
dark.
regular white rose, but it glows in the dark. And then, of course, if you have a black light, it would just illuminate all the time for you. So I have a black light in my house. I ought to get me one.
Glows in the dark.
Yeah, they're super cool.
All right.
Yeah, Brittany's got a picture of it. She's bringing it right
All
now
right.
to show you.
Comes Ethel to show us. There we go.
Oh, my neck popped.
Let me put
So
this up.
that was in our cooler.
How many of those do you have?
How many do we have left?
2 dozen.
We have a couple
So
dozen.
this actually glows in the dark.
Yes, they glow in the dark.
How much are they? What's the price point on these?
They're $6.99
$6.99.
singly,
Six.
Yeah.
which you can get those if you just want a single, or if you want them arranged, they start at about 40.
All right. $6.99 a single or 40 per dozen. All right. Glow in the dark roses. Ain't many of them left here.
Yeah.
And the black and orange, which would be good for cyclones too.
There you go.
The black and orange is good for cyclones.
For the ball game tonight,
So,
black and orange. There you
yeah.
go. At the
We've
Food
been
City here in
doing
Elizabeth.
some,
Now do.
like senior night. Yeah, we've been doing some senior night bouquets.
Excuse me. So
All right. so
now,
these are-
do all the stores have the orange and black roses and the glow in the dark roses, or just you all?
No, because
No.
we had we all got Halloween roses, but we were allowed to choose to pick which ones we wanted and that we thought would sell best for our store. So just because we have the glow in the darks may not mean one of the other stores would have it.
All right.
Okay.
So if you want
these-
them, you better come here and get them in Elizabeth.
Yeah.
$10.99, folks. Check these out.
Aren't those pretty?
Oh my gosh! Look at that.
Here's your segment.
How could you say there's no God?
There it is.
He made this in one day.
There
Look at that.
it is.
This is, so you have dark orange. Describe the colors of
Oh
it.
my gosh! So it's almost like a real light peach in the center.
Peach in the
and
center.
then it's a darker peach, and then it goes into like an orange, and then a salmon, and then almost like a hot pinkish burnt orange.
Whoa.
It's really pretty.
Look at that.
Yeah.
$10.99, folks. Beautiful.
There's like 6 different colors in that rose. It's just gorgeous.
Then you have the all yellows. Now, can we mix and match them? Can we?
No, they come.
No, yeah.
Just how they come.
Yeah.
$10.99 for all yellows, but still very.
And then we also have the premium rose bouquet, which would be a half dozen, and then some filler and a couple pieces of greenery, and they're also $10.99, and that's an everyday price.
There you go. Hello, Mrs. Honeycutt. How you doing, lady? So, by the way, I saw her wedding picture the other day. I told Lucas, what a beautiful bride you were, young lady, back in the day when you got hitched up. Oh, look at these. Now, what is?
So these are on sale right now for $7.99.
Wow.
Yeah, so that's a really good deal on these.
Now-
We've got a bunch of colors. We've got red and pink and white and yellow.
Oh,
So-
show me you got. Can you rich me a white one?
A white one.
Brittany looked at me like, what do you want now? I love
Are
it.
you being high maintenance?
I am high maintenance.
I am
I'm being a flower diva today.
There you go. You're allowed. That's
There
what
you go.
happens when you come in this department.
That's it. Now, can we put these out? Can we set these out in the ground?
As long as you do it to where and put mulch over it to make
Okay.
sure that.
How much are these, by the way?
They're on sale for $7.99 right
Look here,
now.
folks. Look how
So
how full
you've got
these
to
are.
make sure that you get it down good into the earth too, so it can get a good root system. Because you don't want it to freeze on it or anything, and put a layer of mulch on it that's pretty good to help protect those roots while they grow.
these are just starting to pop for $7.99 here at
And
Food
these
City.
rose bushes will come back every year.
Yep.
Yeah. So.
Perennials come back. All right.
Yes.
Then we get into these little guys. This is called
Isn't that
the
cute?
toadstool tincture.
I
So,
have this one in my house. Yeah, it's cute. I got one. My daughter got it.
got a cork thing
Yeah.
for it. $9.99 for these all
They're
day long.
super cute.
Yep. Selling a bunch of them?
Yeah, we've only got a few left. There's 4 of them left, so
All right.
they're flying off the shelves. Then these little guys, this is called Snaggletooth. Is it not cute? It's Snaggletooth.
This little guy. $12.99.
And we've got like 4 or 5 different plants, you know, and little monsters to choose from. There's like a sage green, a grayish one, and then this purple colored base.
Too cool.
They're
Love
adorable. Yeah, I squealed with delight with those too, and with these. These are in the ad too. How much are these? They are $12.99, and they have a cute. They're spider plants. Get it?
Spider.
They have a spider, and
I
they're
love it.
spider plants. It's so cute. So.
If you are tuning in, you are watching. We do this every time we come to Food City Elizabeth in the floral department, the #1 floral department in the company. And so this is good at all stores, right? All
Yes.
these are?
Yeah, this is in the ad.
Yeah, so this means wherever you are watching, the closest Food City to
They're
you.
so
have
cute.
'em.
I love it. They
Yep.
just make me happy. I
There you
love
go.
Halloween. It's fantastic. It's my favorite.
All right.
And then so Brittany made this. Look how awesome this guy is. And this is a real pumpkin
real
that
pumpkin.
we carved out. Yeah. And
Wow,
made that
look at that.
arrangement in. We have sold a lot of the pumpkin arrangements so far.
Look at that. Those
Yeah.
are orange
Those are-
roses and black centers.
And glitter
And
on
glitter.
the black center. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
If you're a Cyclone fan or an orange and black fan of any capacity, this would be one you want to get. And what's the price point on this?
Let's see here. It's on the front, on the bow.
On the bow, it's
That's what I was
$49.99.
thinking, but I didn't want to say it right.
Actual pumpkin,
Yeah.
orange and black roses. Look at that. Is that not gorgeous?
It's beautiful.
Carved
isn't
down
it?
that's a real pumpkin. So
It's so awesome.
take that one.
Yeah.
All right.
So Mackenzie actually made this one. And
Wow.
we were shocked when we came in today and saw this. I was like, did you make this? Brittany was like, I didn't make this. I said, I didn't make this. And then we were like, oh my God, Mackenzie made this. So she made it yesterday. So she took hot glue and then spray painted it. I was
The top.
Yeah.
That was a pumpkin. This is an
Yeah,
actual
so
pumpkin.
yeah, this is the top of the pumpkin.
There's the top of the pumpkin.
Is
and
that
she,
not adorable?
That is really, really cool.
She did a really good job on it.
Yep. So that is awesome.
Super cute.
Yes.
Yeah.
How creative.
I know.
Rose, palms, carnations,
Gerber daisy.
Gerber daisy. Look at that.
Yeah.
One of those.
It's so cute.
It
right?
is. $49.99. All right.
No,
then
that one's $29.99.
I'm sorry, $29.99.
Yeah.
It's even better. So
Yeah. And then here's our really big, pretty orchids. These are $36.99. These are the gem orchids.
awesome.
Or I'm sorry, the waterfall orchids.
Waterfall orchid.
Yes.
So
We had gem orchids earlier. I think we've sold out all of those. But isn't that beautiful?
okay, how do you take care of this?
Well, they're super easy. These are the ice cube orchids. So you only need to put like maybe 1 to 2 ice cubes in it once a week, and that's it.
That's it?
That's it.
Wow, that's cool.
Yep, that's it. And
Hello, Doug Henshaw. How you doing, sir?
they're very low maintenance, which is, for some people, that is like a dream come true.
Yeah. All right, here we go.
Okay.
It's candle time
It's
now.
candle time.
Coming up, Sean Witten gives us the scouting report of Greenville coming up next year.
So these are the candle warmers. You just instead, and it's a safer option than actually lighting your candles on fire and burning them. It's going to give you the same effect. You just plug it in like how you would your wax melt warmer, and you just set your candle on top of it, and it heats that candle up and melts that wax, so that way you don't have to worry about a fire.
It says Faith, Family, and Friends for $19.99. This is a new one. First time I've ever seen this one.
Yeah, well,
This-
we carry them. We've just never shown them. And Brittany was like, we ought to show one of these today.
Yeah. So here's a
Great
warming.
idea.
There's what it is.
Yes.
There's your. It's not a plug-in on the wall, but it's you put the candle down inside the. It's a warming plate, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yes.
So there you go. You
Yeah.
buy the candle, put the whole candle, not the little melts.
Right.
This one puts the whole candle down in it.
Yeah.
And the
it
bottom-
just sits right on top of it.
And the bottom of the plate warms up, puts out
Yeah.
a scent. I like that a
Yeah,
lot.
it's awesome, isn't it? Oh, I just hit that. Sorry, guys. I hit that microphone. It's probably me that always hits the microphone. It's probably me. I'll own it.
It is okay. Here's the plug-in type. Retails for $12.99. So very
We've
cool.
got some new ones in. We got a shipment of stuff the other day.
So back to that one. How long? We're talking to Camille, by the way. How long does that? So you put the jar down inside that one, and just let it. So how long does it take for that to go down? to melt.
You know, I don't know. I've never used one, but I would imagine that it takes a while.
I would think so.
You know, I think that it would probably make it even more even burning and long burning to me.
That's
so
what I'm
I think
thinking
you
too.
would get more use and more hours from your candle time.
There
That's
you go.
what I think.
Doug Henshaw says, go Cyclones and Texas Rangers. You got it. Game 1 of the World Series tonight with Elizabeth and Evan Carter in the starting lineup. This goes for $12.99. There's that's the actual plug-in right there.
Yeah.
You put your little melts up on top. So
I
may buy that one right there.
You want me to leave this one for you?
I may get that one. That's kind of
Yeah,
neat.
it's awesome, isn't it?
Now we got some scents. Oh boy.
Oh boy, spiced orange and cinnamon. Here we come. Oh God, yum.
Yeah.
That's fantastic.
That is very good.
God, it's
no
so
question.
good, isn't it?
Yes.
Oh, you can it feels like you're eating it just when you smell it.
It smells
It's
like an orange.
It's
It
like
does.
an orange cinnamon roll or something.
Yep.
Oh, it's good. Yummies.
Glazed
So good.
banana
I need to
bread.
get me some new ones.
That's a new one
And
too,
these
isn't it?
are $5.99.
Yep.
And these wax melts, they last a long time. Oh my goodness. There you go. This one is glazed banana bread.
Oh,
it's
smells like a
so
banana.
good. Oh, it does. It's so good.
Yeah?
Oh God, it smells.
Wow.
It smells just like you have fresh baked banana bread that you just pulled out of your oven. That's
It does.
exactly what it smells like. They're very good with their scents.
And
this
one
is
more.
apples and spice. Oh my goodness, that smells so good. That's nice, isn't it?
It is nice. Apples
is
and spice
very
and everything nice. So
Yes. Oh, that smells so good.
there you go.
Yummy. So that's what we've got for you guys.
All this and anything else you need. So
Yeah.
Thanksgiving centerpieces, Tom, it's not November yet. I know that. I'm just going to give a thought
Well,
started.
no, we're almost there. You might as well.
Yeah.
Yes, I mean, it's going to be here in a minute.
Thank you, dear.
You're welcome, honey.
It's my buddy.
See you.
Good to see you, too. Oh, look here.
Oh, we love you, Tom.
We love you, too, dear. So she likes me. Oh.
I do. Well, I do like you. Okay, so I'm going to leave this for you. Brittany's phone is ringing over.
That means it's an order coming in.
It's probably in order.
It's probably an order. That's good. All right, quick break. Thanks again to the ladies from Food City. All those things you saw are available at any Food City where you may be shopping. So we're here in Elizabeth, and we'll take a break. We'll come right back. Sean Whitten, head coach of the Cyclones, as you well know. He will tell us his thoughts about the Greenville Green Devils next on the Tom Taylor Sports Show.
This is Pastor Mark Fowler, and we want to invite you to be with us at Pleasant Beach Baptist Church sometime soon. And we're thankful for what God is doing, and we've had visitors almost every week. We have so many people that God is using His Word to accomplish a work in their life. And we want you to come. Now, I think about our society today, and there's a lot of talk about the negative aspects and generations and what's missing and what we're going to do and how do we face this social issue and how do we face that social issue. And that is always the buzz. And if we're not careful, we talk like God doesn't have an answer. 2 Timothy chapter 3 we looked at the other night together in our church, and it reminds us that yes, in the last days there's going to be some difficult things come, dangerous times, but the antidote is always God's Word. And so what we're trying to do is to provide Bible answers for today's tough questions. And we're building Believers by the Book. So we want your family to come. We're thankful to have a Sunday school hour and a junior church and master clubs and a youth group and all those things going on. But what we're trying to accomplish is to get the Word of God into the hearts and minds of God's people.
And Michael, the Tom Taylor Sports Show. Thanks for being with us. We are live here again, as we said, at Food City in Elizabeth. In college football last night, the Hokies go to 4-4, 3-1 in the Atlantic Coast Conference. They win over the Syracuse Orange last night at Lane Stadium. 38-10 was the final. Syracuse falls to 0-4 in the league and 4-4 overall. Syracuse now lost 4 straight games with an average of 29 points a game. So the Hokies get a big W. Their next opponent will play next week at number 18 Louisville next Saturday. So Virginia Tech gets a big win last night for the Hokies, again against Syracuse at Lane Stadium in Blacksburg. The American Athletic Conference announcing it is adding Army as a football-only member starting in 2024. The addition puts Army and Navy football in the same conference, But their traditional end-of-the-season standalone matchup will remain a non-conference game, so it can be played after conference championships. And so the Army mostly competes in the Patriot League along with Navy, but has been an independent in football for most of the program's existence. So Army is now a member of the American Athletic Conference, and so the folks from West Point now have a home as far as the conference. All right? Let's take a look at top 25 college football, and then Sean will be with us. 12 o'clock games tomorrow. Number 6, Oklahoma, plays at Kansas. This is the top 25 teams. Number 10, Penn State, home to Indiana. Number 4, Florida State. The Seminoles go to Wake Forest in Winston-Salem to battle the Demon Deacons at noon tomorrow. Your mid-afternoon games, top-ranked team in the country, the Georgia Bulldogs, taking on Florida and Jacksonville at 3:30. 14th-ranked Notre Dame hosting Pittsburgh tomorrow at 3:30. 8th-ranked Oregon and 13th-ranked Utah. The Utes home against the Beavers at 3:30 tomorrow. Number 20 Duke plays at number 18 Louisville tomorrow. Also, you have number 7 Texas hosting BYU. At 4 o'clock tomorrow, you have 24th-ranked Southern Cal in California. 22nd-ranked Tulane the Green Wave will be in Texas to battle the Rice Owls. And number 5 Washington will battle Stanford in the 7 o'clock game tomorrow night. Huskies will be at Stanford to battle the Cardinal. Tennessee, number 21 in the country, at Kentucky to battle the Wildcats tomorrow night at 7 o'clock on ESPN. 19th-ranked Air Force will be at Colorado State tomorrow night. 12th-ranked Ole Miss, the Rebels hosting Vanderbilt. Trap game for the Buckeyes, you wait and see. 3rd-ranked Ohio State at Wisconsin, 7:30 tomorrow night. Camp Randall. Place will be nuts. Ohio State it'll be a tough game. Will they get upset? I just think Wisconsin, this is their game. This will be their signature game, I think, or one of them this season, to beat the Buckeyes to their place. 7:30 tomorrow night. Also tomorrow night at 7:30, UCLA, the Bruins hosting Colorado. Top 25, James Madison hosting Old Dominion tomorrow night. 17th-ranked North Carolina will travel to Atlanta to battle the Ramblin' Wreck at Georgia Tech tomorrow night. And then 11th-ranked Oregon State will be at Arizona. And so that's your top 25 college football for tomorrow. Greenville soccer, the Lady Green Devils are in the state tournament again, state championship, brother. They won 3-0 over Signal Mountain, so Greenville's playing for the state soccer championship in the 6th time in the program history. And they will play, let's see who they play. They play today, of course, for the state soccer championship for the Greenville Lady Green Devils. And let's see if I can find it here real quick. Hopefully I have it on the page. Here it is, yep. You have Greenville and Station Camp at 1:30 tomorrow. I'm sorry, it's tomorrow. Greenville 16-7 and Station Camp 16-4-2 play tomorrow at 1:30 for the state soccer championship. Our other two teams are gone. Dobbins Minute and Tennessee High both got beat. The AAA soccer championship tomorrow at 4 o'clock is Ravenwood against Knox Bearden. And the single A will be at 11 o'clock tomorrow morning. It'll be Merrill Hyde High School against Liberty Creek. And Greenville plays at 1:30 against Station Camp for the AA State Soccer Championship. So congratulations to Greenville. We'll see how they do tomorrow to bring home a state championship back to Northeast Tennessee. We like it when teams go down and win and come back. Hello, Kim Birchfield. Hello, Jason Blevins, one of our great sponsors of the Cyclone broadcast. So as promised, here he is. What's he say about it? Head football coach against the 80th meeting between the two. Cyclones lead the series 43-35-1. Been one tie in the history of the program, or the rivalry, rather. Cyclones have won 5 out of the last 7 against these two teams. And the first time they're playing for the regional championship at the end of the season, a regular season finale since, it's been a long, long time. I'll have to double check on that and see. I'll have that for you because that's big. It's a big number. It's a big stat. It's going to be a big ball game. What's Coach Whitten think about it? Here he is on the Tom Daly Sports Show.
Hard as a program. They got strong, proud tradition. I think what happens when you get to this game is there's a lot of good players on both teams, a lot of good players, and so a lot of the schemes are similar, a lot of the players are similar, and the coaching styles are very similar. I mean, blue collar, tough, physical, discipline. Teams aren't going to beat themselves. Teams are going to kind of break your wheel, and so that's what makes a classic Greenville-Lisbon type football game, and the fact that we're in the same region. It's made it kind of really special, but they're big, they're strong. What they do is what they do. They line up and play football. They're going to play a 4-quarter game. It's willpower of 48 minutes, and see if you can hang on. And so they're going to offense is led by Quillen. Last week against Northview had 33 carries. And they do a lot of similar things. They'll put him at Wildcat down in the red zone, short yardage. Cannon's the quarterback. They try to throw it average about 10 or 12 attempts a game. Last week versus Northview threw it 14. So, they want to ground and pound and try to, use the clock and get that ball. Quillen's obviously he's a tough player. Reminds me a lot of Corey Russell that we had. He's 5'9", short, good pad leverage, falls forward to get 5 yards, and he does a really good job there. Also with Greenville, they're just really disciplined. They're really good on defense. They're led by Dickerson, number 4, the inside linebacker, who's caused a lot of headache problems for us the last couple of years. But they're really strong, really stout. They play about the same 20 guys on offense, defense, and special teams. And they got a good group of senior class that's kind of really played together a lot of football games since they were sophomores. So, what you see is what you're going to get. There's nothing tricky about it. They're going to come right at you. So it's a exciting football game, obviously, and it's very tough because both teams have really good players.
There's your pregame scouting report against the Greenville Green Devils. Let's take a look at it because both these teams mirror each other very much. Cyclones have scored 334 points, allowed a Northeast Tennessee low 48. Greenville scored 360 points. They've surrendered 63. So both teams are very defensive-minded, of course. Hello, Lane Ball. How you doing? Kim Birchfield. Quarterbacks, 2 dandies. For the Cyclones, sophomore Rhett Schlegel, 1,316 yards, 18 touchdowns. Grown up in front of us, I tell you, he has become quite the quarterback for this team. He's only in 10th grade. Corbin Cannon went over the 1,000-yard mark last week against Northview Academy. He's throwing for 1,011 yards and 9 touchdowns. So put them together, got 23-27 as far as yards passed between the two quarterbacks, and a total of 27 touchdown passes. So they can light them up. Catching the football, Jeriah Griffin for the Cyclones, 476. Luke Whaley, 405 yards. Eli Blevins, 356. Zeth Mullins running the football for the Cyclones, over 600 yards on the ground. Then you look at Greenville. Corbin Cannon is your quarterback. Carson Quillen, 631 yards rushing for 14 touchdowns and 246 yards catching the ball. So he's got, 877 total yards of offense for Carson Quillen, the running back for the Greenville Green Devils. Zayden Anderson, also a top receiver for the Green Devils. Then the defensive side of the football. Whew. You talking about some hammers now. There's going to be some helmets and shoulder pads popping tonight. Goodness gracious. Mason Ball, 5 sacks, 12 solo tackles so far. Greenville has Emmanuel Dixon, 18 tackles. Bryson Myers, 17 tackles for loss. Hayden Goads got 6 interceptions to lead Greenville in that category. And their coach says very simply the game's going to be won at the line of scrimmage, and that goes without saying it will. So down in the trenches where it's going to happen, the Hogs, and they're going to have a good night to play too. I mean, you're not going to draw it up any better in October than this weather. So it's going to be virtually a perfect night weather-wise for all the teams in Northeast Tennessee and Southwest Virginia. Ours goes at 6:55, kickoff at 7:30. We're going to air with the Cyclone 4-camera network. We would encourage you to watch us You're going to love what you see. These kids do a phenomenal job. Daniel Prophet producing the broadcast, telecast, broadcast, whatever you want to call it. We'll be on YouTube and Facebook. Be ready to roll. Can't wait. It is, we're about 7 hours away from kickoff. This made me nervous saying that. Lousy mercy. And what is at stake, as we told you earlier, is home field advantage in the playoffs, which is huge, that you can stay at home as long as you keep winning. That starts next week, and it's all single, of course, elimination in the playoffs that start next week. So, yes, it is single elimination. If you win, you keep trucking. If you lose, it's over. We'll take a break. We'll look at the other big rival game tonight. In Kingsport, Dobynsville and Science Hill. They go back a long time, I can tell you that. And so we'll take a look at them. Hello, Gary Taylor. Where in the world have you been? Goodness gracious, I haven't seen you pop up here in forever. Hello, Linda Birchfield. Did Rick ever tell me what it was like down in Pensacola, what the weather is? I told him to send me, did he? I just didn't catch it. I have to double check. Anyway, we'll take a look at the DB Science Hill matchup. Also, game 1 of the World Series tonight. Evan Carter, the Texas Rangers, 8 o'clock first pitch. Nathan Eovaldi against Zach Gallen. The Rangers and the Diamondbacks, game 1 of the best of 7 to find out who of the 2 wild card teams are the best in the world in Major League Baseball, the world champions. We'll see how it all starts unraveling and going. Go Betsy. Thank you. You got it. So let me tell you something. Greenville's got an excellent football team. They have an excellent program. That's why we're in the situation where both of them playing for a regional championship. It is it's going to be exciting, folks. It's going to be a rock'em sock'em affair, and we can't wait. So we'll start again with that at 6:55. Kickoff at 7:30 tonight, about 7 hours from now. Countdown's on. 7 hours and what is that? 19 to 30. It'll be 11. 7 hours and 11 minutes to kick off, but who's counting, right? Quick break. We'll be right back right after this from Lingerfeld Drugs. We are live here again on the road, as we are. We're here at Food City in Elizabeth on the Food City Friday. Back right after this from Ivy Hall Nursing Home. You're watching show number 1955 of the Tom Taylor Sports Show. One of our great sponsors on Cyclone Football. Again, the great folks at Ivy Hall Nursing Home. Joseph Taylor, tell us what it's all about.
Yes, sir. We specialize in short-term rehab or long-term care. We accept all major insurances. We accept Medicare, Medicaid. What we really love is people that come in that have had a knee replacement, hip replacement, come to Ivy Hall for some inpatient rehab. We have physical therapy, occupational therapy, speech therapy. We have a full-time respiratory therapist. And Tom, you can see I'm a big guy, so you know I like food. I know good food, and Ivy Hall specializes in home-cooked meals, three good meals a day. You can catch me every day right at the door getting my tray myself.
There you go. That's awesome. How do we find out more about Ivy Hall on social media?
Yes, sir. We have a Facebook page, Ivy Hall Nursing Home on Facebook, or a website, ivyhallnursinghome.com.
One of our great sponsors, folks. Glad to have them on board. Ivy Hall Nursing Home on Cyclone Sports and the Tom Taylor Sports Show. Well, look who stopped by.
Howdy.
That's John Wayne. Howdy, Pilgrim.
Howdy, Pilgrim.
How you doing, sir?
I'm hanging in there. About you?
Yeah. One of the cool things about doing the show, we make new friends and make new sponsors. And he brings you the starting lineup tonight. He also has 2 that'll catch and run like a deer. That would be number 23, Jack Blevins. He had 2 touchdown catches Monday night against DB. Hello, Jimmy Stout down in Georgia. And then number 32 will absolutely knock your head off your shoulders.
He'll hit you pretty hard.
Get that from you or from Mama? Who do you get that from?
He gets that from Mama. Mama will lay it to you. She's tough. That's a fact.
Oh, Mrs. Blevins, or rattle your cage. Don't cross her.
Don't cross her. Watch Lisa's video. She's ready to go.
Is she?
Mm-hmm.
The buttons, beep, she ready to roll?
Mm-hmm.
Baker just sent me some. What'd she say? The man, the myth, the legend, Jason Blevins. There you go.
That's right.
Is she not a piece of work?
Lisa's awesome.
She is awesome.
She's hard to beat.
You got it. Scotty's
Epitome
lucky.
of a Cyclone fan.
What?
She's the epitome of a Cyclone
absolutely.
fan.
Scotty's lucky. She's a good girl. Good girl. All right, so what do you think tonight? What's your take? Now, let me stop right there and say we'll try and get him to be neutral, and from the standpoint he is a dad of 2 players. But as a football fan, what do you feel like the keys will be tonight?
The keys for us are stopping the run. If we can stop the run, then we can control the ball game. I feel like we've got to score some points, and if we keep Carson Quillen and Emmanuel Dixon in check, then we'll be all right.
Yeah, it's gonna be a great atmosphere, great game coming up. 7 hours and 7 minutes from kickoff.
Can't wait. We'll be there. Senior night's crazy. Hard to believe we got a senior tonight, but we got to be there early for that. So.
When did he start playing?
Oh, he was 5 years old.
Yeah, hold that loud in here.
Oh, yeah, he was 5.
So he got
played
started.
Mighty Mites back then, and here in Elizabeth, he'd been a Cyclone since he was 5 years old.
Yeah, so and that's what it's all about, folks. It just becomes a way of life for moms and dads and grandmas and granddads and everybody involved to watch these little guys and girls play. The girls doing the girls' sports, of course, on their side of the thing, be it soccer, softball, basketball, whatever. So
or cheerleader. I've got a cheerleader at T.A. Duggar.
There you go. So it's just, it is, you do what you do. It is what it is. And I can tell you, you will look up one day, because I'll do that all the time and think,
what happened?
What happened? They're
Where'd it all
gone.
go?
They're married and they're gone. So, and that, it happens. And so you go from practice to game and go, gosh, when are we going to get a break? Well, trust me, at this point in my life, I wish I could go back because I don't have that anymore. So, but you do. You're running wide open. That's great. So, number 32, Andrew Blevins, and number 23, Jack Blevins. Jack hit his 2 big touchdown catches.
He played well
DB.
against DB. Not the outcome we wanted against DB, but they seem to bring the house. And
they do.
We brought a few, and we did the best we could with what we had.
That's it. And we had a good time doing it, and we got better by playing them. So that's the name of the game to end the regular season for JV football. So tonight, it's for the Region 1 Championship. Oh, I went and checked during the break when we were watching Sean's scouting report. Last time we played for a regular season finale was 1996.
Wow.
So it's been a while. So, and by the way, Kerry's popped up. Thank you again, Kerry Taylor. Met your daddy a while ago. Boy, I got stories.
He's a good
now.
one.
I got stories on Kerry. Oh, you got any stories? I said, I believe I do. I said, okay. So she's thinking, oh my gosh, what did my daddy tell him? So anyway, hello, Kerry. Appreciate you. Gary Taylor, thank you, sir. What's he say here? He says 641. I'm not sure what that means. Hello, Jimmy Stout down in Georgia. So it always comes down to any game, in my opinion, it always comes down to the line play. The hogs down in the middle.
The trenches rule the roost.
That's it. So if you make the holes for the guys to run through, then they're going to excel. If they can't, and the defense can, muscle you around your offensive line, then you got problems. So in the trenches is where it's going to go. And I always think the kicking game's big.
I hope we practice special teams this week because it could. Both these teams have dominant defenses. Both have explosive offenses. It could be a high-scoring game. It could be 7-7 in the fourth quarter. We just
never know.
No, they're both very solid teams.
Yep, and that's the reason why we play the game on the field because they really, as I said earlier, they mirror each other. Two high-scoring teams in Northeast Tennessee and the 2 low-scoring defensive teams in Northeast Tennessee. So, as Jason alluded to, and he's right, the offenses are on high octane and the defenses will slam the door pretty quick. So, it all comes down to who makes the fewest mistakes.
Can't have penalties, and we have to be the bully and be the bully early. Plain and simple.
We got to be the bully and be the bully early. All right. Kelly Buckle says, pack the bank. Andrew's going to have a big night. He's been playing really well lately.
Thank you, Kelly. Kelly coached with us early on also, back when Landry started playing years ago.
Yep. 32 and 23 will be the gentlemen you'll be looking for tonight. And so that'd be Andrew Blevins and Jack Blevins. That'd be Mr. Blevins, Mr. and Miss Blevins' offspring, the children. You got a couple of auctions coming up. Tell me about that.
Yes, sir. Actually, tomorrow, we've got 2 sales tomorrow. We've got one up off Campbell Hollow Road in Roan Mountain. It's 18 acres, 2 tracks. One's 5-acre tract. It's really pretty piece. Got a little apple orchard on it. Got a barn. The second one is a 13-acre tract there that borders National Forest. Really pretty hunting property up off Campbell Hollow Road in Rome Mountain.
Oh, Rome Mountain.
That's at 10 o'clock.
Okay.
And then from there we go to Bluff City at 12:30. We've got 2 tracks up there, a 2-bedroom, 1-bath house on 1.3 acres on the left-hand side of the road. And the right-hand side of the road we've got 1.79 acres and 2 little fixer-upper residences, but there is a nice creek there on the property, so there's a lot you can do with it. Just two good sales tomorrow. So we got 2 big games tonight with our game and the Rangers game, and then we've got these 2 sales tomorrow. So
you're a big sports guy. What is it the Rangers have to do to win the World Series?
Their bullpen has to pitch well. That's what's killed them in the regular season. Their bullpen concerns me a little bit. Their closer's notorious to walk a few and then get in trouble because of it. So I feel like they've got to do more than rely on a home run, and then their bullpen has to pitch them can't give up runs.
How cool is it to have Evan Carter and Elizabeth in the World Series?
It's great. Great family.
Yep.
Just all around, really great situation there.
Absolutely.
Great
and
kid. Never looking for a camera. You know, if you see a picture, he's kind of tucked back hid.
Just wants to play.
Just wants to play and have fun. That's what it's all about. If these kids can just have fun and winning comes with it. If you're miserable, you're not going to win.
So how tough will it be for Jason Blevins to go out on the field night as a daddy for a senior night? It's hard to believe, isn't it?
It is very hard to believe. It is. It's going to be tough. We'll get through it. There's quite a few of us going to be out there, and it's a tough one. This group's been through a lot together, and it's a good group of kids, good group of parents. We've all had a good time throughout the years.
I think I read, they told me there's going to be 100 seniors announced tonight. Football, band, cheerleaders. I mean, it's going to be.
I think it's all fall sports, I believe. So.
It is. Football's going to be in the pregames and get ready for the game. I think everybody else will be at halftime. So it'll be an extended halftime to get 100 kids out of the mamas and daddies. Jason Holly's vocal cords will be wore out.
He's going to be struggling tonight
when he gets done. So our PA man. So anyway, we've got these. Now, can we look these up on the web?
Yes, those are on our website, birchfieldauctions.com. You can find them on our Facebook page, Randall Birchfield Real Estate and Auction. You can find those on Auction Zip. There's numerous different sites that you can find those auctions on. They'll all lead you right back to our website where we've got some other listings and things like that too. We've got a new listing up on Catlin Road in Hampton. It's just a fixer-upper double wide with 16 acres. You talk about out. That's up in the mountains. Long driveway to get up to it. And
God's country when you get there, though, ain't it?
That's a fact.
Bears, probably?
Oh, yeah. Bears, deer.
Everything.
Yep, wildlife everywhere. They've got some trails. It's up in Hampton. It's off of Rittertown Road up in Hampton, and that's our latest listing. We've got a few other things coming up pretty soon. Just nothing to talk about yet, but got to get them lined up and get them going.
All right. The market, hot, cold, neutral, warm, what do you think?
The market is still good, especially for houses in the 350 and under range. That's still a pretty good market. The higher price stuff with interest rates as high as they are is kind of chilled a little bit. I've noticed quite a bit of reductions in houses that are on the market right now. You know, folks are still shooting for the moon, and I don't blame them. But these 7-8% interest rates are they're going to hurt the lending aspect of it for sure.
There you go. What a cool guy, man! I'm glad.
Well, thank you.
I'm glad we made friends. So
that's right.
He's gonna be with us all the way through. I think you said basketball, baseball, right on through.
Yeah, we'll go all the way through stuff.
Yeah, because he got two of them. So they both play baseball.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they
both
do.
play baseball. And Andrew's talking about wrestling. I've tried to kind of lean him towards just moving on into baseball, but he'd like to wrestle too. So we'll see. Never know.
And I told mine, you got one shot. Do everything you can in high school. You can look. Don't ever go back in college and go look over your shoulder and go, man, I wish I'd played this. Wish I'd played that. Do all you can because you only get one shot.
That's right. One thing about wrestling, it's on you. There's no coach. Nothing's going to change anything but you. If you get beat, you get beat. If you get beaten to wrestle off, that's your problem.
Nowhere to hide.
Nowhere to hide. It's
you versus
it's on
him.
you. That's exactly right.
Yep.
Where I'm from, Grundy, Virginia, originally, you know, that's a wrestling capital of Virginia.
Yep.
They've got 25 or 26 state championships over there, so they're pretty proud of it, and they start when they're in diapers. So
I got to get one more from you before I let you go. Tomorrow night, the Volunteers in Kentucky. What do you think about that one? What's your take on that game?
Tennessee, I just hope they don't let us all down. Jack came home Saturday and was so upset over the Alabama game. He didn't speak for hours.
Really?
So I hope to goodness they beat Kentucky.
Yeah.
Because if not, he'll be in Woodridge. Hokies won last night.
They did. They beat Syracuse 38-10.
Mm-hmm.
They sure did. It'll be another quiet night of the Blevins if Tennessee doesn't do well, right?
That's correct.
Jack will kind of do a shutdown.
He will. He'll close up shop and go to his room, or just
go.
walk around the field out in the back.
You're hilarious.
He's a UT fan, that's for sure.
Bleeds orange.
He does.
Thank you, sir.
You got it. Thanks for having me.
What a nice guy. Quick break. As Baker says, the man, the myth, the legend, Jason Blevins. He sponsors our starting lineup with the Cyclones tonight. We'll have that for you. Eddie Pless will have it for you. 6:55. So we're inside. Yep, we're at 6 hours and 57 minutes to kickoff. Getting fired up. We'll take a break for Rick Walters, Horseman Insurance, on the Tom Taylor Sports Show. Insurance. How can you help us with auto insurance?
Well, one of the things Horace Mann was started for, Tom, back in 1945 was to provide auto insurance for educators. They came up with the idea that if we could put a group of school teachers together in one company, their cars would sit in a parking lot for 10, 12 hours a day. Friday and Saturday nights, they're home grading papers. They're all college educated. They have a tendency to be better drivers because they set an example for their students. And knowing all those things, we'd probably have less claims. And so we're able to offer better insurance rates because of that.
And so, if you're a teacher, an educator, you want to come here and get a quote because of that, your quotes and your rates are typically better than other folks, right?
That's right. And we also do a couple other things for educators. If they were to get into an accident while they're on school business, we don't have a deductible on that, Tom. They won't have to pay a deductible. If somebody vandalizes their car while it's on school property, they don't pay a deductible for that. If they get into an accident on school property, we waive the deductible. If they get into an accident with another Horace Mann agent or a Horace Mann client, they're going to not have to pay a deductible also.
It's good stuff. So if you need more information, go to social media or give him a call. How can we get a hold of you and find out more?
Yeah, you can just call me here at the office at 543-0059 or go to horacemann.com on the internet, and you'd be able to find our office here.
There you go. One of our great sponsors here on the Tom Taylor Sports Show and Cyclone Sports, the good folks right here at Rick Walters, Horseman Insurance.
Elizabethton FFA makes a positive difference in the lives of students by developing their potential for premier leadership, personal growth, and career success through agricultural education. It's more than learning about cows. It's becoming the problem solvers for the next generation. We are the future biologists, chemists, computer programmers, journalists, teachers, electricians who will feed our future. By creating a family atmosphere, the Agriculture Department, especially FFA, can become your home away from home. Through contests, leadership events, fun trips, and chapter activities, FFA is a great way to learn about the world while developing yourself into the best person you can be. We invite you to enroll in an ag-based course and be active in Elizabethton FFA. We'll save you a seat.
Back on the Tom Taylor Sports Show. Look who stopped by. Oh, my gosh. Halloween weekend. You like the sweets? Get ready. Sweets for the sweet. All right.
Halloween parties, whether it's at school or home or you're just having it for the kids before they take off and everything. We've got our cupcakes.
Here we go, folks.
All kinds of decorated cupcakes.
I'm gonna be Herb Vanna. Show and tell cupcakes.
We got everything from pumpkins and skeletons to
jack-o'-lanterns,
Hocus Pocus, and Nightmare Before Christmas.
Oh, really?
$9.99 on them. 12 count for $9.99.
12. Hello, Patsy Lyons. How you doing? 12 cupcakes for $9.99. Okay, put that over there. Let's
Then we have our 8-inch rounds.
Okay. Love it.
Decorated like pumpkins and all kinds of stuff like that.
Gotta make sure the lid doesn't fall out and spill this thing. Look at that. Too cool. How much? $10.99? $10.99 for that. Couldn't make it for that, could you? If you went home, bought the eggs and all that and make it.
By the time you make the buy the eggs and the milk
Icing
that
and all
goes
that,
in them
nah.
and the cake mix and the icing.
Just
and
let
everything,
Food City do it.
We'll do it, and it don't make your house hot either.
There. You are hilarious. Don't have
And
to turn
I can't
anything on.
guarantee that all the other stores is going to have these.
Yep.
Because my girl over there, she likes to make brains for Halloween.
Right.
So there's your brains.
There's your
Complete
brains.
with red velvet cake in the middle.
Red velvet cake. These are brains for Halloween right there.
$10.99.
Kind of gross looking, but that's good. But it tastes good.
Yeah.
Looks like brains. Yeah. For Halloween.
For Halloween.
Yeah.
Now, we do have our new croissants on sale again this week.
Okay.
You can get a 3-count of the big ones for $3.49 or a 6-count of the small ones for $3.49. And these are very flaky, very buttery. They're not what we've been selling before. These are new. We've
Selling
got
a
them
lot?
here in about the last month or so, and they are the best things ever was.
They go on good?
Yes.
Yep. So,
Those you'll find at all the stores.
yeah. 2 trips back. Anyway, I took these home. I put peanut butter on them, but I still ate them. It's like a little peanut butter sandwich, with a little jelly on it.
They
It's
go
awesome.
good with our chicken salad, too.
Yeah. So there you go. There's
Chicken salad's on sale for $7.99 a pound.
$7.99 a pound at all Food Cities. All right. Hello, Patsy Lyons. How you doing, lady? Kathy Lyles. Hello, dear. From Hampton, Tennessee. Brought me some candy from Bucky's a couple of weeks ago when she was on a trip. Thank you, ma'am. All butter croissants. These are the 6 of these for
$3.49.
$4.99. Oh, $3.49. I'm sorry. $3.49 on sale. There you go. And
we got all of our 12-count cookies is on sale. Chocolate, sugar, or not chocolate, chocolate chip, candy, sugar, peanut butter, oatmeal raisin. They're
Love
all
it.
on sale this week for $4.99 for a 12-count.
that's system-wide, right?
System-wide.
Yep. All these chocolate chip cookies. Dunk those in some milk. Woo, doggies. Love it.
Today and tomorrow, our Gordo's cheese is on sale.
Yes.
This is the best stuff ever was if you want to dip your tortilla chips in.
Oh, really?
And we got all kinds of different flavors. This is as good, if it's not better, than what you get at one of the Mexican restaurants.
Really?
Just heat it up in the microwave, dip your chips in there.
Now,
Best thing ever was.
let me tell you how good you are a salesperson. I know 2 people told me last time we was here, you talked about those Panera soups. And I got text said, man, I'm going to get those. I didn't know Food City had those. And she made them sound so good, I had to go get them. So you're doing good, lady.
Can't get over it, I'm telling you.
You can't
We
get
have
over it.
the original, no heat, nothing like that.
Original cheese dip.
And for those that wants a little bit of heat, we got the mild.
Got the mild. There it is. Now, what do we do? Just put these in a.
You can take the lid off
Put it in
and
the
stick it in
microwave?
the microwave for about two minutes. Stir it up real good. Put it in there for another minute, and it's
Boom.
You're ready to roll.
All right.
Now we have these in a big one if you're going to have a party.
Right. The bigger
We've
size.
got those at all the stores, and they've set it up to where we can get them regularly. It's not just a seasonal thing. Used to we could only get it during the holidays.
Right.
But now they've got it set up to where we can get them all year round.
Yeah, $3.99.
And we'll
Looking for the
keep them
price
in
point.
stock
Yeah.
of the mild and the original.
Okay.
And then the other one we've got is the hot.
Light you up. Light you
We'll
up
light
hot.
you up.
There you go. So these are
Those
$3.99 today, tomorrow, folks, at all
For
Food
those
Cities.
that wants to burn their taste buds, that's the ones you want.
There you go. So.
See, I'm more the mild and the regular.
Oh,
My
I do.
husband's the hot. He
Yeah.
does everything hot.
Hub likes hot. Okay.
He'll burn you up.
No, I'm an original guy. I'm a sissy. I want the sissy stuff.
Me
so
too.
it's okay. Each to their own. Hello, Betty Perry. How you doing, lady?
Okay.
Hello to you and Larry.
You know
Congratulations. You're going to be grandparents. That's awesome.
You know how we like our Dietz and Watson stuff? We got pickles that we do Dietz and Watson.
Oh, really?
They've come out with a new one. This is a sandwich slice. And it's where they've sliced, instead of getting the chips, these are slices, and they're the length of the cucumber.
Wow.
So you can put 2 or 3 of those on your sandwich, and it covers from side to side on your sandwich. And they're just as good to eat by themselves.
Wow. That is neat.
$6.99.
$6.99, folks.
And that gives you, what is it, 19 ounces, so a little over a pound?
Yes. Love it,
keep
love
these
it.
in the store, and this week they're on sale. You get
I
them.
love those.
They're usually $3.99. If you buy 2, you get them for $2.49.
Okay.
So they're almost half price.
I'm gonna buy them. This is.
I have
I love these things.
the Parmesan,
Parmesan cheese crisps. Mm-hmm.
the cheddar,
Cheddar cheese.
and we got a new one,
What's that one called?
Asiago Pepper Jack.
Asiago and pepper jack. That's got a little kick to it, doesn't it? Just a
a
little.
bit, but it's not real hot.
I'm gonna buy these 2 right here. That's lunch. Those are gone.
And
So.
see, that's the other one.
And this is the Asiago and pepper jack cheese crisps at all Food Cities.
Regularly $3.99 on sale. Buy 2, you get them for $2.49 a piece.
$2.49 a piece.
So basically 2 for $5.
2 for $5. Yep. Instead of being, what did you say the original price was?
$3.99.
So, yeah, you're saving $3.99 a piece. It'd be 2 of them for $6. You're saving a buck, a little over $1. $1's a dollar, in my book, anyway.
And since it's that time of year, it's time for everything to start having their parties, holidays, and stuff like that. We have, everybody's wanting to get into the charcuterie boards where it's got your meats and your cheeses and people can taste them and everything. This is a kit that comes through DeLalo Olives, and it's really, really good. It's like really good quality olives, not what you'd normally buy in a can or whatever. Good quality olives. And these come with your cheese and your, what is it, salami.
Salami.
And it's
Olives
$14.99. And all you got to do is take them out of the pack. You can put them on your own board, or you can leave it in the pack like it is because it's in trays.
Provolone cheese, olives, and salami. For what'd you say, $14.99?
$14.99.
There again, making it very easy here at Food
And
City.
if you want to make any of your other charcuterie boards and everything, where we have the specialty wall going on, we've got all kinds of different cheeses and meats that you can pick up to make your own. Just ask, and anybody in the deli can help you fix one up.
Don't need to go anywhere else, folks.
Don't have to go nowhere else.
Food City. Value every day.
It's
Food City.
Absolutely.
There you go.
Now, anybody that eats our pretzel crisps, this is something that we get just during the holidays, and they're smaller versions of our pretzel crisps. And we have 3 different flavors that's come in.
Garlic and herb. Okay.
The honey mustard.
Honey mustard.
Those are my favorite.
They are very good.
Really good.
Yes. These are little tiny ones, aren't they?
Yep.
Yeah,
They're probably about the size of a silver dollar, maybe a little bit bigger.
Yep. Okay, those are gone. Thank you.
And then we got the sea salt.
So when she comes, I lose money. I go in the hole because I buy everything she comes over and sells. Dadgummer hide. She's so good at what she does. Sea salt pretzel crisp bites, little tiny bites. These are just in for the holidays, right?
Just in for the holidays while supplies last.
You know how many days till Christmas Eve?
I don't want to know.
Well, I'm going to tell you.
I know I'm like
I love
4
this lady.
weeks-
She's so
I'm
cool.
about 4 weeks from Thanksgiving.
You're worried about that. We're going to talk
One
about that.
at a time.
We're going to talk about that in a second, where folks can. I do it all the time. I get my meals in here for Thanksgiving. Come in and just pick it up. How many days to Christmas Eve?
58.
There it is. 58 days to Christmas Eve. So.
Now.
Yes.
For all football season.
Uh-huh.
And everything.
Don't do
we
this
got
to
a
me.
new one.
Oh, don't do this
This
to me.
is new, brand new this year. We haven't had these before as long as I've been with Food City. This is something new. And these are called hot cocoa bombs. And you can have either put it in, drop it in, put it in your coffee mug.
Right.
And you can either pour your coffee over it, hot water over it, or hot milk over it, and have your cocoa.
There you go. Hot cocoa
and those
bombs.
are $6.99. Most places, when you buy these cocoa bombs, they run you about $3-4 a piece. These are $6.99, and you get 9 of them.
Drop your cocoa bomb into a mug. Slowly pour 8 ounces of hot milk, hot water, or coffee over the top. Sip, stir, and enjoy. Hot cocoa bombs from Food City. Milk chocolate, brand new item.
Brand new item, just for the holidays.
And at all Food Cities, right?
At all Food Cities.
I keep saying it because folks say, "Well, can you just get that in Elizabeth?" Nope. These are everything she always shows us is system wide. So.
Except my brains. I'm not sure about everybody else. My brain cakes is only here that I've
I thought you thought about your brains.
Well,
yeah.
no, I ain't got much of those left.
All right, so we're a month out, but we're going to blink and it's going to be here. So the meals, we're going to do this. Oh, you got more. I'm sorry. The meals, you got For Thanksgiving,
You can get a 16 to 18 pound turkey with the sides, a 10 to 12 pound turkey with the sides, or a ham with the sides, and it's a spiral sliced ham. Or you can get just the meat, or you can get just the sides. All you got to do is call and place your order. The other thing is that we do have party trays. All of our party trays are available, and we've even got some new ones this year. We've got some ham and turkey sliders trays.
Really?
Yeah, and we've even got a hot ham and cheese, or a hot turkey and cheese, that comes in a container where you can heat it in your oven and serve. That's sliders.
Wow. Hot ham and cheese and hot turkey and cheese coming.
And
sliders.
we've got an Italian stacker slider, or Italian stacker party tray.
That's coming?
That's new for this year.
Wow. Good
So,
stuff, folks.
Still going.
One-stop shop, folks. Food City.
And the final thing is we have all of our chest bars is on sale this week.
$2.94. These are
usually $8 a pound. This week are $7 a pound, so you save you $1 a pound.
what's the different kind of chest bars you can get?
That's the original, so it's just plain. Then we have chocolate.
Wow.
We have lemon. We have strawberry. We have pumpkin.
Look at
and
that.
when it gets close to Christmas, we'll have red velvet.
Red velvet chest bars.
Yep.
Wow. Goodness gracious. All right. You couldn't bring everything over here, but so.
No, but I tried.
I know. You did a great job. So give us a couple more thought starters. Halloween's coming up on Tuesday. There's going to be parties tomorrow, probably Sunday, probably Monday, certainly on Halloween.
So we've got all your 12-inch cookies. It's decorated for Halloween, your 12-count cupcakes, 6-count cupcakes if you don't have a whole lot. And then we've also got, like, our round cakes are decorated and everything. And then we've also got, like our 12-pack cookies are on sale this weekend and everything. So we'll cover you for your parties, whether it be at church, school, or just at home for the kids.
Whatever. The Gordo cheese dip, I was going to take one with me, but it'll go bad in the car because I won't get home till late tonight after the game. So I have to wait and come back and get that.
Well, anytime that you come over here, you need to bring your cooler with your ice pack, and that way you can take your stuff with you and you don't have to worry about that. And then you don't have to come back.
But I come back and see you. You're my bud. I'm telling you, I like this lady a lot. The funny part about this is Les got her to do it back in the day, and she didn't want to do it in the beginning. I can't do this. Now it's like, this is easy. Sure, we're just promoting the product. Simple. So, but you do a wonderful job.
Well, thank you very much. I appreciate it.
Yeah, and I'm glad that you are here at Food City in Elizabethton. Now, you're always looking for more help for the holidays, right?
Absolutely. We're still looking for people.
Yep. So, just go to foodcity.com. Yeah, good place to work. Good benefits.
We work with schedules. If you're a student in the bakery deli, you need to be at least 18.
Right.
Because of all the equipment we have back there. But other than that, they're looking for baggers up front, stuff like that. You don't have to be 18 to do that. And we do work with school schedules.
Yeah.
I've got a couple that's in school now that I work around their schedule and everything. So that's nothing to worry about.
Yeah.
We'll help you out.
Yep. Just need help going into the holidays. It will get crazy, crazy, crazy.
It's already started.
Yeah.
But that's okay.
That's it. We do the best we can, go home, right?
That's right.
That's all you can do. Daddy said, give him 120%, go home. That's all he can do. Bust it and go home. That's what she does it great. Thank you, lady.
You're welcome.
Oh, yeah. She's awesome. Miss Shannon from the Bakery Deli here. Again, everything she told you, with the exception of the brain thing she said, is all system-wide, and it's in the sale paper. And let me run down some other things before we go to the break. We're going to recap all the games coming up tonight. Also take a look at the National Football League and also NASCAR. Huge race right around the corner geographically, or down the road, I guess, whatever. In Martinsville, the Paperclip, big race this Sunday, I should say, because they're going to narrow down, 6 drivers going to squeeze in those final 2 slots for the championship next week. You already have Kyle Larson and Christopher Bell in. You got 6 other drivers that are duking it out, trying to get there to race for a championship next weekend in Phoenix, but they'll race this weekend in Martinsville. We'll talk about that coming up here in just a few minutes before we get out of here. We are looking at Blue Bonnet for 99 cents. Coca-Cola products, 24-pack, 12-ounce cans for $7.99. Little Debbie snack cakes are $1.88 this week. You see the Duncan Hines Brown Your Cake Mix 4 for $5 at all Food Cities. Bush's Baked Beans, $1.99. Hershey's Baking Chips, 'tis the season. Hershey's baking chips are $1.69, and that would go for 8 to 12 ounce packages for $1.69. You flip it over here and you look at Jif peanut butter. Go shop here and get off the air. Jif peanut butter 2 for $4 today and tomorrow. Totino's pizza rolls $7.49. That would be a let's see, frozen. Yeah, I want to make sure frozen. Limit 4. Betty Crocker fruit snacks at all food cities $2.99. Folgers K-Cup coffee for $4.99. You have Chips Ahoy cookies for $4.99. You have the Coffee Mate coffee creamer, limit 4 for $2.99, and the digital coupon rather. Campbell's Chunky Soup, 3-count box for $2.49. So there you go. Campbell's Chunky Soup, 3-count box, comes 3 to a box, 3 cans to a box would be for $2.49. There it is. That's your digital coupon. But you get that by going to foodcity.com. So there you go. Lots going on. Quick break. We'll come back. We'll take a look at the National Football League, rather. We'll look at NASCAR, and we'll wrap it up with running down one more time on everything going on in high school football tonight around Northeast Tennessee, including looking at the DB Science Hill matchup. All that straight ahead here on a absolute gorgeous 70-degree Friday on October the, 26th. Hard to believe. But we'll take it. This kind of weather. It is awesome. Quick break for Ryan Whitten, Whitten Huddle on the Tom Taylor Sports Show.
Whitten Huddle, we want to create a positive atmosphere where all athletes can further develop their skills, whether it's strength training, speed training, football skills. We train all athletes of all different kinds from ages 5 to through college athletes. We actually trained our first athlete for the NFL Combine, Cameron Coleman, this past year. We got basketball athletes, soccer athletes, baseball athletes. So just contact us, and we'll try to get your athlete to a higher level.
Social media, how do we find you?
Yeah, it's Whitten Huddle on Facebook, social media. It's WITTENHUDDLE.
What about a phone number?
Yeah, 423-707-5419. Just contact me, and we'll set up a private session. And then after those private sessions, you continue private session, or you can join the group sessions.
One of our great sponsors of Cyclone Sports and the Tom Taylor Sports Show, Coach Ryan Whitten at Whitten Huddle. Colder weather.
Believe it or not, it's finally time. It seems like summer was here forever, and we're finally getting some cool mornings. I love it.
Mm-hmm. So what do we do? What do we need to do? How can you help us?
We need to come out and make sure that your heat's ready to go. Check refrigerant levels. Make sure you're not running on auxiliary heat. You don't want that first electric bill to be $500-600. So you need to make sure your heat pump's working the way it should be. And gas furnaces, we need to check gas furnaces. Make sure they're burning correctly, not going to poison you. You don't want to not wake up one morning because your furnace wasn't clean.
Mm-hmm.
Check your filters. Make sure everybody's changes their filters regularly, I'm sure.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. And you'll do that for us, right? You'll change them out?
We'll change them if you got them.
Doing the maintenance? Yeah.
Yeah, if you got them. Now, we don't carry filters with us, but, if you got them, we'll definitely change it for you. Or if you tell us ahead of time, we'll change it. We just, we don't carry filters for every house, but.
So preventive maintenance is the key to this, right?
Yeah, coming out, we recommend, especially if it's, an older system, checking it out, twice a year, especially gas furnaces. You need to check out the gas heat and your air conditioner, so that's our big emphasis this time of year is checking gas furnaces, making sure they're burning properly and things like that. So.
Phone number to call?
926-2665.
And how do we find you on social media?
We're on Facebook, Advanced Heat Pump, and we've got our website, advancedheatpump.com.
I can give you a recommendation, folks. He fixed mine, he can fix yours. Call this man. Let him help you and his staff. Advanced Heat Pump Systems, one of our great sponsors of the Tom Taylor Sports Show and Elizabethton Cyclone Sports. Back on the Tom Taylor Sports Show, again, we were searching and found it. Cloudland beat Unaka last night in high school football. 40-30 was the final score. All right, here we go. NFL football for Sunday. By the way, who won last night? I was totally out of pocket last night. So let's see what we got from last night. NFL Thursday Night Football. Where would you be? You would be not where I want you to be when I need you. How about that? So NBA. Oh, wrong date. NFL. Buffalo beat Tampa Bay last night 24-18. Bills go to 5-3. Bucks dropped to 3-4. So Buffalo wins last night 24-18. Who plays Sunday? The Titans hosting the Falcons in Nashville at 1 o'clock. Houston will be at Carolina. The Steelers home to Jacksonville, and Trevor Lawrence and the Jags will be in Pittsburgh at 1 o'clock on Sunday. The Rams, kind of liking the Jags, like Trevor Lawrence. He proudly professes his Christianity, and I like that. Not ashamed of it. Why would we be ashamed of it? He went up on the cross and died for us. Why would we be ashamed of him? Rams at Dallas on Sunday. Minnesota at Lambeau Field against the Packers. The Jets and the Giants in the Meadowlands on Sunday. The Miami Dolphins, David Nanny's Miami Dolphins hosting New England. Saints in Indianapolis. Philadelphia will be in Washington. Seattle hosting the Browns. Baltimore on Sunday. The Ravens travel to Arizona. San Francisco hosting the Bengals. The Chiefs, the defending World Series champions, being funny, the defending Super Bowl champions, Chiefs at Denver on Sunday. The Bears in L.A. on Sunday night to battle the Chargers. And on Monday night, God bless them, they're pitiful, the Raiders. My boys will be in Detroit to battle the Lions on Monday Night Football. So there you go. That's what you've got for the NFL for this week coming up. The winningest team right now in the National Football League would be Philadelphia and Kansas City, both at 6-1. The worst teams in the National Football League: Carolina 0-6, Arizona 1-6. So that's the other end of the spectrum. Hello, Pete Taylor. How you doing, sir? That's what's going on in the National Football League. Then, as we promised, we'll take a look at NASCAR. You got 6 drivers down to squeeze into 2 slots on Sunday. Christopher Bell and Kyle Larson are in. The guys trying. You got the other 6 drivers trying to squeeze into those final 2 slots to race next week in Phoenix. Will be William Byron, Ryan Blaney, Tyler Reddick, Martin Truex Jr., Denny Hamlin, and Chris Buescher. So when the smoke clears on Sunday in Martinsville, 2 of those drivers will go in and go on to try and win a NASCAR championship. Christopher Bell and Kyle Larson are in, and the 6 guys are going to be trying to get those final 2 slots. William Byron, Ryan Blaney, Tyler Reddick, Martin Truex Jr., Denny Hamlin, and Chris Buescher. So, and the final 4 will go, I mean, they're all going to go, but the final 4 will be in the hunt. See, I've had people tell me the final 4 just ought to be a standalone race. Everybody else can race, and at the end, put everybody else out there except the final 4. Then put the final 4 out there amongst each other and just, here we go. We're going to race, see what happens. Kind of like the concept, except that when you put them in with everybody else, you run into, race traffic, if you will. They get backed up and get in behind folks, and, there's trouble here, trouble there. And so, I don't know. I see both sides of it, but the format is they're going to put everybody out there next week at Phoenix and let it rip, see what happens. By the way, I ripped the lid off of this thing. These are really, really, really good. Wow. 2 for 5 this week at all Food Cities. Whisps. Parmesan cheese crisps. From the award-winning, from the master cheesemakers, Parmesan cheese. I'm not sure what that means, but I know this is good. No sugars, 1 gram of carbs, 13 grams of protein, gluten and lactose-free, keto-friendly. I guess it's like keto, K-E-T-O. There we go. Just told her I was going to buy these. I busted open during the break, and it's good stuff. So Cloudland won last night over Unaco, 30-20. Let's run down who's playing where today. First off, in Southwest Virginia, let's give them some props. You have Union at Abington tonight. Gate City, the Blue Devils hosting Y Central. John Battle will be at Lehigh. Virginia High at Lebanon. Castlewood at Hurley. Eastside will host Auburn tonight. Rye Cove, the War Eagles hosting J.I. Burton. And Twin Springs, the Fighting Titans will be at Thomas Walker tonight. In Northeast Tennessee football, in 6A, Science Hill and Dobbins Minute at J. Fred Johnson Stadium. In Kingsport tonight, William Blount will be at Jeff County. In 4A football, Volunteer Granger, Sullivan East at Northview Academy for 3rd and 4th place in the Region 1 4A. You know how it's going to shake out, the pecking order. The winner of tonight's game will be number 1. The loser will be number 2. Then Northview and East are playing for 3 and 4 as the playoffs start next week on the road to Chattanooga. And every team wants to be in Chattanooga on that first Saturday in December playing in the respective classifications state championship, including the Orange and Black. Volunteer at Granger tonight in 4A. And 2A, the Hampton Bulldogs hosting South Green. West Green will go to Happy Valley. Eagleton Academy at Cumberland Gap. By the way, we had a chance yesterday to speak to the football team, Happy Valley football team. We did that yesterday. They fed them at Sinking Creek Baptist Church. And my buddy Chuck Babb said, can you come by and speak to them? And I did. Had a good time sitting with the guys and had a great meal, good old country meal there at the church. And so a big thanks to Chuck Babb and the Sinking Creek Baptist Church and Coach Jason Jarrett and the entire staff, Greg Hyder and all the coaches. So good luck to the Warriors tonight. Had a chance to hang out with them a little bit yesterday for a little while and gave a devotion. So thanks to Happy Valley. Thanks to Sinking Creek for asking me. So good luck to the Warriors tonight. They take on West Green on Warriors Hill. And did I get them all in? I think I did. Cherokee plays at Union County tonight. So there you go. All right, one final break. We'll come right back, and we'll get ready to send you one more time what's going to be happening tonight. The game of the year. Haven't been in this situation playing in a regular season finale for a regional championship since 1996. Wow. It is, I'll bet you I've had 20 people come by and say, you ready for the game? Ready for the game? Oh, yeah, we're ready. We are ready, Freddie, ready to go. Here she is, our buddy Kristen Cannon from Cannon Furniture on the Tom Taylor Sports Furniture. Tell folks out there what Cannon Furniture is all about, would you please?
We are a local family-owned small business. We have a full line of furniture and bedding, living room, dining room, recliners, mattresses, you name it. We have it. We also do custom lines of furniture.
Some of the product lines you carry are?
We have Bassett, England, Ashley, Benchcraft, Barca Lounger, and Sealy, Simmons, Tempur-Pedic, Serta, Beauty Rest, Sierra Sleep. And there's a new one coming soon, but I'll keep that one quiet until it gets here.
To the appropriate time. Hours are open at Cannon Furniture.
Monday through Friday, 10 to 6, Saturday, 9 to 5.
They rely a lot on social media. How can we find you on social media?
You can find us on Facebook or Instagram at Cannon's Fine Home Furnishings.
Yep, one of our great sponsors is Cyclone Sports. Check them out, folks. Again, be loyal, buy local, and buy at Betsy in downtown Elizabeth. And the great folks are right here, Cannon's Furniture. Ford of Elizabeth and Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram.
So here's the deal. An opportunity presented itself for me to come check the dealership out. They said it might be for sale. My wife, my mother-in-law, both of my sisters happened to come last September, and we ended up at the Covered Bridge event, and we just thoroughly enjoyed it. I mean, it was a blast. We weren't planning on being there for that. It just so happened the time that we came, the Covered Bridge event was going on. And we just loved it. We loved the community. We loved the energy, the vibe, and we felt like it would be a great opportunity for us to serve the community. Because every time I look at a store, I always look at how could we improve the community, how could we create jobs, how could we improve the business. And the upside was so tremendous in the Elizabethton community. I just felt like we could come make a big difference, and we've been able to do it.
You have. Ford, Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram of Elizabethton. Social media, how do we find you?
So Ford of Elizabethton, Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram of Elizabethton. We're on Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn. We're everywhere. And we're ready to serve the community, sell cars, and make some happy customers.
Amen. What's the hours you're open, sir?
So we're open at 7:37 in service, and we're open at 8:30 in sales. We stay open until 7.
Our title sponsor, the Tom Taylor Sports Show and Cyclone Sports, Ford of Elizabethton, Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. This Friday night, Oh, it's a big deal. It's the game of the year. It's the Region 1 4A Championship. It's for the right to be at home during the playoffs. It's the undefeated Elizabethton Cyclones and the undefeated Greenville Green Devils. This is Tom Taylor inviting you to join Coach Eddie Pless and yours truly on audio and video on the Cyclone Network coming up this Friday night. Airtime 6:55, kickoff 7:30. You'll have the best seat in the house on the Cyclone Network. Join us Friday night at 6:55. It's the game of the year. It's for the regional championship. Yes, it is a big deal. Go Cyclones. As promised, before we get out of here, let's run down the DB Science Hill series history. Let me go back to our game tonight. It'll be the 80th meeting. Elizabethton leads the series 43-35-1. Cyclones have won 5 out of the last 7. As we told you, they're playing in this regular season finale for the first time since 1966. So, not 1966, 1996. 1996. So, again, the Cyclones have won 5 of the last 7. Again, what's at stake? Hello, Matt Cooter. How you doing, sir? What is at stake will be the Region 1 4A Championship and the right to be at home for the playoffs, which start next week. So the top 4 teams, I've explained this. That's a good one to tell you again. So let's Region 1, for example, 1 and 2, 3 and 4. Region 2, 1 and 2, 3 and 4. Okay. Number 4 goes to number 1 here. Region 1's 4 travels to number 1. Region 1's number 3 will go to the Region 2's number 1. Number 2. So 1 and 2 stay at home, 3 and 4 travel. How about that? It makes it easier. 1 and 2 in each regional will be at home, and 3 and 4s will travel to the other teams 1 and 2. If you win the region, you're at home all the way through. So if you're a second-place team, there's at some point you'll have to travel. But if you're the number 1 team, which is what is at stake tonight for the Cyclones and the Green Devils, then the number 1 team will be at home through the playoffs. If that makes sense. I know it's sometimes easier if you have it in writing to see it, but I'm trying my best to explain it to you. That's pretty much it. All right, so the DB Science Hill rivalry, 63-33-5, DB leads it. What would it be? It'd be 96. Hello, Gary Rowe. Just saw Mrs. Etter came in. We were talking about you. I don't know if your ears are burning. We were talking about you. What a neat guy you are. 63-33-5. What would that be? It'd be 96 and 5 be 1-1. This is the 102nd meeting between DB and Science Hill, if I'm adding right. In Kingsport, Dobbsman leads it there 35-15-3 in the breakdown. Playing there tonight, of course. The most points scored was in 2016. Combined, they scored 91 points. The biggest win, DB beat them 60-0 back in 1926. They've been playing since 1921. Last year, Jason Swartz threw a 16-yard touchdown to Tyler Moon, 10 seconds left. Recovered a bobble snap to run a 2-point conversion. Science Hill upset the then third-ranked Indians 34-32. So, let's go Cats. There you go. He is dialed in for the Cats. Goodness gracious. Gary Rowe, the pastor of Fairview Baptist Church. Before we get out of here, let's give you the verse of the day. We always dedicate our show to the man that hung on the cross unashamedly. And again, thanks to Sinking Creek Baptist Church. Got a chance to speak there yesterday to the Happy Valley football team. That was very cool. Some cool guys. Got a chance to hang out with Zachary Hicks was the guy I sat beside yesterday. He and Reese Salyer. Good guys. Luke 1:37 says, "For with God," you should take great comfort on this right here, folks. "For with God, nothing is ever impossible. And no word from God shall be without power or impossible of fulfillment." He doesn't just say anything. What he says goes. He's God, capital G-O-D. Nothing he'll say will be without power or without being impossible to fulfill. If he says it, it's going to happen. He's coming soon. How soon? Every day the sun comes up, the day closes, all I can tell you. Nobody knows. No man knoweth. But I would think up there, this is Tom talking, I would think up there around the throne there may be some movement, some shuffling going on. The boys may be getting ready to go here. Let's go get them. Because, as we said, things are happening in the Middle East that even they say over there, and they fought all these years because they're all the descendants of Shem, Ham, and Japheth, the sons of Noah. And so they've been fighting, and they'll continue to fight because they don't get along. But even they have said there's something different about this one. So, this fight, war. So, and, you know, this is my take on that before I get out of here. When you come in my yard and beat me up or try to beat me up, I have every right to defend myself. That's just the way it is, and that's exactly what they did. They've defended themselves because they were invaded. Wow. Brittany, show that right here. Roll it over here. Show this. Goodness gracious. Casket spray? Yeah. Look at that. Can't we get out of the way? Look at that. Gorgeous. Goodness gracious. No wonder you guys are the number one Florida department in the chain. They do awesome, awesome work. All right, folks. That's going to do it. We're going to rejoin you, oh boy, in about 6 hours. Less than 6 hours, really. Let's see. We'll join you at 6:55 for the pregame show. Kickoff at 7:30. Yeah, Pete, that's the way it is. That's me talking. But when you come into my yard, or I come into your yard and be a bully and invade you or attack you, you have every right to defend yourself. Anybody would tell you that. So anybody that is watching what's unfolding in the Middle East, it's for every action is a reaction. How about that? And the action was the invasion. The reaction is we got to defend ourselves. We're going to make a statement. That's what they're doing. So, but anyway, as I said, it's different over there this time. Even they're saying it, and they fight over there all the time. They fought for years and years and years. Thousands of years they fought. And they've said there's something different about this war and this fight. There's just a different, for lack of a better term, a different feel. So stay tuned, folks. So there you go. Tonight, here's the beauty of high school sports. Here's the beauty of us talking about DB Science Hill, Elizabeth and Greenville, Happy Valley West Green, South Green and Hampton. Going down the list, Tennessee, Kentucky tomorrow night. Get you out of what's going on. You can check out for a while. Guy told me that a long time ago. Never realized that, but it's true. The trumpeting angel is wetting his whistle. You better believe it. I believe that 100%. But when I was up in West Virginia, when I was up doing games up there, the unemployment back then in the 70s and 80s was like 28, 29%. All the coal mines were shut down. But every Friday night, they'd have a packed house at the football games. It just clicked. The guy said, that the reason why is coming to that football game Friday night for 2 or 3 hours, they check out what they got to deal with at home. Marriage is not going so hot. Job's not going so hot. Kids are driving you crazy. We got this going on, that going on. So for a 2-hour window, you can check out what you're dealing with and get engrossed and immersed into a football game or a NASCAR race or whatever. Never thought of it that way, but it's true. So why do people get so crazy and get so agitated at the football games? Well, part of it's because of what's going on in the field or the court or whatever. But the other part is they're bringing what they've got, what they're dealing with here, into the ball game. It's called stress and pressure. It's called life. So anyway, I'm philosophizing, but to me, I think I'm right. So a lot of people get a chance to check out of reality or real life, if you will, by immersing themselves into a football game or a basketball game, whatever the sport is. So we'll immerse ourselves coming up tonight at 6:55. Eddie Pless, Coach Pless, you're truly going to bring it to you. Thank you for being on the other side of this microphone and camera. You don't know how much it means to me. I know I say this all the time. It sounds kind of syrupy, but it just, here it is at 1:17 Eastern Time, and you guys are watching the show. You could be doing anything else. Folks will go back and watch the show later tonight. The football game tonight, we should have, based on what's been happening, 12 or 13 states will check-ins that we're watching from wherever. It means the world to me, because you could be doing anything on a Friday night than sitting in front of the YouTube or the Facebook and watching and listening to the football game in Elizabethton, Tennessee. But you do, and it means the world to me. So don't ever think I don't appreciate it and I take it for granted, because I don't. All right, back with you, 6:55. Thanks to our guest today. Jason Blevins stopped by, which was really cool, talk a little football. And we had the girls, Ethel and Shirley from the floral department, and Shannon from the bakery deli. Did I get everybody? And, of course, Sean stopped by with a, Pete said Ed from Florida. Yep. Saw him, and I met Pete here a while ago. Really cool. That's Carrie's dad. Had a good conversation. Nope, I'm sorry. Met Pete. He was right here. Met him out there in the front. See, this is how I work. Met him over there. He said Ed from Florida. Ed Williams, I think he said. So, anyway, 6:55. Come back with us tonight, would you please? It'll be the 4-camera Cyclone Network. Student ran, and these kids bust their tail for you. The sound they turn out and the audio is for you. The broadcast that Coach Pless and I will do is for you. And so we would appreciate you come back and be with us. 6:55 airtime, 7:30 first kick. We have the scoreboard on the bottom of the screen now. Got that fixed, so we updated that, the software rather. So we got the scoreboard we'll have at the bottom of the screen for you. We have 4 cameras again tonight. One on top of the press box, got one on down on this end with the scoreboard, one across the field, and I'm not sure where the 4th one is, but we got 4 cameras, and it's all student-led. Originated by Mr. Prophet, the AV teacher at Elizabethton High School. It's a really cool production. I'm so honored to be a part of it. Because these kids, 2 of those kids from last year's team, or Cyclone Network, have graduated and gone on to, one's in audio-visual down in University of Tennessee, and one's at ETSU, doing great guns. Good stuff. So, anyway, thanks so much. Back with you at 6:55 tonight. We'll close it by telling you, as always, bloom where you're planted and win or lose, be a good sport. And thanks for watching show number 1955 on our way to 2000 today at Food City in Elizabethton. So long, everybody.